The way we move, no separation, need no conversation, nah, nah, nah. On everything, it's automatic, going 0 to 100, nah, nah. Riding, wishing the wheels will fall off. Time is ticking, it's taking you too long. Right before I decide to go.
Money spread, 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 money spread.
Shaking MP. Looking good, my guy.
Kids at the ice show last weekend.
Oh yeah? I was up the top.
Oh, I sat right near the glass.
I got the $20. You?
25.
$5 difference. That's ice cold. I had no idea. Did you send out tomorrow's itinerary? I was just about to when I get back. Why? Jen's saying she's not sending thoughts. Talking about ones don't line with her.
Risky.
2 players. Yeah, exactly.
Scary.
An air fryer for some right up.
Well, that's a good idea. I might have to do that myself.
Right? Right? Isn't that what I said?
I'm good. Just got out of that puppy stage, so it's nice to have him be a little more chill around the house.
Yeah, I remember my dog was at that stage.
Feeling you, MP.
At point, at 6'3" number 19, MP. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, you'll see and now the Golden State Warriors starters. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Curry is out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. And for Milwaukee, Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Thomas is out there with Rollins, and it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Yeah, just a few games in the book thus far. So, Greg, what are you looking for at this stage of the season?
Well, I like to see which teams get off to a hot start and who's struggling out of the game. What can those teams do to improve?
There's the competitiveness of Butler. I think he's even better against great defense.
And they pick up 2.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
On offense, here are the Warriors. Outside Butler. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pass to Curry. Lets it go with a 3. It's good from long range.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 3-point game. That bucket in no time at all. MP's got his second bucket.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Curry against MP. Here's Butler. Got a piece of it.
Well, that's just stellar rim protection from Portis. I want to keep seeing this kind of effort from him.
That one drops for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense area, there's no way he's missing a layup like that. Well, a nice start for them. 3 for 3 in the early going, getting into a rhythm.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
After 4 seasons in Golden State, Jonathan Kuminga moves on, and he was the guy that they drafted number 7 overall. But after a lengthy free agency saga in which the Warriors and Kuminga exchanged several proposals, and they had several sign and trade discussions, Kuminga lands elsewhere. So his run in Golden State is over. They're losing a good young player. Let's see how they can replenish the cupboard there in Golden State.
Certainly something to watch. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Tries from 7. And the play by Thomas as he finishes it off for 2. MP's got 6 points.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Butler passes to Curry. That 3 off the mark. Bucks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Thomas misses off the left eye. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. To the inside. The kick outside to Butler. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. He has 5.
He may not take a lot of threes, but we know Butler is more than capable of knocking them down.
Porzingis with the block. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And another 3 for Golden State.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Bucks with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Prince and let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
That one misses for Kuzma. And Stan, you remember this past summer, the story was, will the Bucks or will they not trade Giannis?
It's tough to carry on business as usual with all those clouds swirling. We know how loyal he's been, but questions remain about his ability to compete for a title in Milwaukee.
Thomas is out there at Porter. Then there's Prince. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Giannis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Guys, back over to you.
Clearly a new wrinkle. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And a deep 3 from Curry. Prince grabs the miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Curry's shot is off. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to Los Angeles. Strong finish inside from MP.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to post. Al Horford, guarded by Kuzma. Curry with a wide open look, and the Warriors miss again. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2, they host the Kings after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Golden State's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Back to Curry, a 3-ball. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
So easy for Giannis to dunk it. It must be nice, huh, guys?
Curry fires from way outside. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Thomas kicks to Giannis. MP passes to Kuzma. Back to MP. Here's Giannis. The Warriors pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And stolen by Prince. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. MP finds Porter. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. On the wing, Melton. Guarded by Porter. Curry way outside. Can't connect from long distance. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute.
Fans, please direct their attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot from...
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
If you can make threes with consistency, the floor opens up. They've been pulling apart that defense.
And time now to talk injury. And that's a halftime wrap.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Seth Curry is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Stan, teams track different officiating crews, don't they, and how they tend to call the game.
Yeah, they do, Kevin, and there are some organizations who do it more than others. I'm not a fan of it myself because I think it puts your players' focus on the officials and takes away from focusing on what they're supposed to be doing on the court. So I'm not a big fan of it.
Portis kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Rollins. Back to Thomas. And it's Curry with the rebound. Warriors leading by 5. Butler passes to Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
The Bucks shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Here's Thomas. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Outside Curry. Back to Curry. Butler from outside. A rebound by the Bucks.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Yes, that goes in. Thomas got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. They fall in the rankings this time around. Not an easy situation.
And when you look at Milwaukee, they've got the best record in the conference. No surprise they're making a big push in the power rankings. They're looking very much like a title contender.
Butler kicks to Curry. Beautiful stroke from Curry on the 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Rollins the pass to MP. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And it's Curry at the elbow. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. Al Horford is checked in for the Warriors. D'Anthony Melton comes in for Seth Curry.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Horford. Up top, Curry, covered by MP. Butler from outside. Curry kicks to Horford. Misses the 3. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Kuzma. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Kuzma's got 6 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Butler feeling out of it. Curry outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Curry's got 35 in the game.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Thomas, that's good.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Curry passes to Melton. And here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Portis. The Bucks have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the 3rd quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Porzingis kicks to Horford. 3-pointer, Butler. Rebounded by the Bucks. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Melton's shot is good. Melton's got his 2nd basket.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And Portis throws it down.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
MP has been leading the charge for Milwaukee. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league.
Substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Taurean Prince comes in for A.J. Green. Rollins checked in for Anthony, and Thomas subbed in for Porter. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. MP out there with Rollins, and it's Prince in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Curry outside. Now Butler, and stolen by Portis. MP, and that one is good. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bucks?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
Antetokounmpo with the rebound. That one goes. Count it.
Well, they got their young star the ball, and it paid off. MP so clutch.
Green outside. Butler outside. Butler loves the three-point look.
Jimmy Butler coming up big with the game on the line.
Now Portis, a quick pass leads him right to the rack.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
That one misses. Bucks have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Giannis! Good! Giannis from deep.
And as a coach, it's such a luxury to have a player like Giannis. Someone you can always rely on.
Thomas against Curry. And he does not hit.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
That one goes in.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Curry. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Bucks leading by 7. MP fights for it.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
From 18 feet away, sweet shot at the right time.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 11. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Portis. A.J. Green comes in for Antetokounmpo. Trent's checked in for Prince. And Kevin Porter subbed in for Rollins. Jackson, the slam dunk. And so, MV will bring it up for the Bucks. And the shot goes in.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
19 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Going to work down low.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
The win was impressive. 40-plus points in the win, another level entirely. When did you know you were in the zone?
Some nights it doesn't hit you until tip-off. There's always so much going on before a game. Logistics, prep, people hitting you up for tickets. Your mind really isn't free until the game starts. Then all that other stuff just kind of falls behind you. And then you actually get to lock in and do your thing. And that's what I did tonight. Sometimes that leads to 30 points. Other nights that's going to lead to 40 or 50. What I can tell you is that I'm going to keep getting mine, and we're going to keep winning more times than not. All I care about is winning, so that's what I'm focused on.
Keep it up, MP. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific job, Jennifer. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan.
Leisurely way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Kick back and tune in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Sacramento Kings. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward position. Zach LaVine out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 down low. And for Milwaukee, Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Then it's MP, then it's Green, and it's Rollins in at the 2-guard spot. Looking at these teams tonight, Richard, they are half-court teams, tend to grind out possessions.
Oh, it's old school basketball, as they like to say. And it's not the high-flying offenses we're used to seeing. Both teams like to slow it down.
Westbrook, that's good.
Just another move in his bag of tricks. Westbrook isn't afraid to bust out the floater every now and then.
And it's good for 2.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Here's DeRozan. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Pass to Levine. Sacramento passing it around. Three-pointer. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist by Levine. Westbrook's got his second bucket of the night.
Just candid Westbrook with a confidence-boosting triple.
Antetokounmpo, bam!
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Murray for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
And so here's Sacramento after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Double team on DeRozan. Pass to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sabonis. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Right now, they are humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Down low. Here's MP. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Westbrook outside. Right side, Levine. Murray from outside, pure from three-point range.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Back to MP. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Murray, and here's Sabonis. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
To the inside. MP again. Thomas has got 8 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. I asked him about DeMar DeRozan, specifically how you defend him from the mid-range. He said, quote, "It's tough because his footwork is so good. Our goal is to try to push him out farther and make him take threes if possible. And we'll live with those results. We'll see if their defense is up for the task at hand." Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Looking at who's out there now for Sacramento. Hunter comes in for Levine. And Malik Monk subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Nice little finish there from Monk to get the conversion inside.
Thomas with the ball, and Sabonis picks him up defensively. And they pick up 2. He's got 10.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Monk against MP. Pass to Murray. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3. Murray's gotten his second bucket.
How about the fast hands from Murray? It takes hours of practice to be that comfortable with the quick release.
Here's Thomas. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Monk against MP. Pass to DeRozan. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
The closer DeRozan gets, the more dangerous he is. That's fantastic work inside.
Thomas passes to Portis. Back to MP. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Thomas has got 14.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And DeRozan gets it to go.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Bucks trail by 3. Rollins passes to Thomas. Here's Rollins, defended by DeRozan. Here's Thomas. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The Kings on top. They're up. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game. Look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Green comes in for Prince. And MP subbed in for Anthony. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Westbrook comes in for Achua. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. MP is out there with Kevin Porter. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Green in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Last season, Richard, the Kings traded away De'Aaron Fox after 7 years with the organization.
And remember, they chose to trade Tyrese Halliburton in an attempt to build around Fox. And now they're both gone. Sacramento is right back at square one. When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
Here's Westbrook. His last outing, he had 20. Pass to Levine. Six on the shot clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And here's Hunter from the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. MP, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Look at Giannis battling inside.
I just love the ball.
Sacramento has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis comes in for Kuzma, and it's Rollins in for Porter Jr. The Kings also with a sub. DeRozan is checked in.
He's been doing that since he first came into the league. DeRozan, his ability to get to the rack at will is unmatched.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. BA, back to you.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, BA. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and of course, controlling the boards.
Pass to Sabonis. 1:11 left in the second. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
Here's DeRozan. Sacramento again missing.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Antetokounmpo takes the contact and scores.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Westbrook taking his time here. Pass to Hunter. Now here's DeRozan. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Thomas. MP getting it done inside.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
DeRozan against Antetokounmpo. 2 on the clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. These are his first free throws of the game. That's good from DeRozan. DeRozan hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Bucks on top, up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And greetings from the 2K studios. Here at halftime, the Sacramento Kings in a tight game.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call the guys? Oh yeah, Matador defense. They're just letting scorers go by.
Olé, olé, olé! Next up, let's take a look at our latest power rankings.
You take a look at Sacramento, they're no joke. They've been the class of the division, and I think this is just the floor for them. I just want to see them sustain it, not for a week, not for a month, for the entire year. Sustain.
And that's a wrap on halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And on the floor for Doug Christie as we get into the second half. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix. All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Outside Murray. DeRozan outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's MP. The putback. Antetokounmpo flying high for the follow.
And just tremendous putback ability. Giannis with that length and agility, just unstoppable.
Westbrook with the miss. Milwaukee leading by 8. MP, that one's good. Thomas has got 26.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
And it's Westbrook off the drive. The 3 from DeRozan. It's hauled in by Portis.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting 1 of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Gotta pick it up.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Outside Levine. Looking to end the run. And another miss by Sacramento.
Coming out of half, their 1 for 5 from the field, whatever they discussed is not working.
Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Here's Thomas. Muscling it home, MP.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Domantas Sabonis on top.
And this is someone who loves being aggressive on the glass. He proved it last season with how dominant he was collecting rebounds.
Westbrook, the pass to DeRozan. And jams it home. Westbrook.
Giving the crowd what they want. Westbrook leaps for the dunk with reckless abandon.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. The Bucks leading by 12. To the middle. Here's Thomas. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
DeRozan for three. It's hauled in by Rollins.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Thomas, and he gets that one. Thomas has got 12 points in just the second half.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Westbrook, the pass to Murray. On the wing, DeRozan. Green covering. And here's Sabonis outside. The Bucks have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Kings trail by 16. Here's DeRozan. It's DeRozan exploding to the basket.
Since day one in this league, DeRozan's been really tough to stop on his way to the hoop.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some... Officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Kevin Porter is out there with MP. Then there's Gary Trent, then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Prince in at the four-man spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. DeRozan against Kuzma. DeRozan passes to Levine. Clock at 4. Picked by Sabonis. Lets it fly. Porter pulls it in.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Back to Thomas. Kuzma, left side. Inside. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Kuzma. Thomas has got 34 points. Thomas against Westbrook. Outside Murray. From deep. Prince grabs the miss. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Kuzma finds Porter. Here's Prince. To the inside. Thomas misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Westbrook against MP. Westbrook with the miss. And so Prince will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
This is what the coaches are telling MP. No one can guard you in there. Go eat.
It's stolen.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bucks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Levine finds Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
MP no good. Westbrook against Thomas. Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded closely. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, MP with a block.
Well, for a guy establishing himself like MP, playing defense goes a long way.
Pass to Kuzma. Here's MP, and he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 38 points.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
So this one belongs to the Bucks. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Now over to Dominic Hamill.
Great scoring effort from you tonight, MP, as you topped 30 points in a win. Watching you play, it looked like this wasn't just any old win for you.
These are the nights you live for, Dominic. Your shots are dropping, your teammates are right there with you, fighting every step of the way. This is what you think every night's gonna be like when you're a kid dreaming about making it to the league. So I make sure to appreciate every game when my reality matches my dream.
Great, MP. Thank you.
I appreciate you believing in me, Dominic.
Brian, back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Dominic. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Time to check in on the My Team competition at King of the Court.
Outspoken rookie MP will get his first look in the starting lineup tonight. His coaches have raved about his work ethic and basketball IQ, and they're excited to see just exactly what he does in this role starting tonight.
All right, we're here with MP for his reaction ahead of tonight's big All-Star Showdown.
My bad. Reaction to what?
You gonna get a water rest for a second so we can film this?
Yeah, I could do two things at once, bro. What are you talking about? What am I reacting to?
So bring it up. And, all right, quote. I expect to be an All-Star, 100%. And I expect MP to be there that weekend, too. In the stands. End quote.
That ain't real. Who said that?
See for yourself.
Bet, say less. He's getting outscored tonight.
You think maybe he wants you thinking that way? You know, think he can get you off your game? Or...
Vander, it really doesn't matter what he thinks. He's getting outscored.
Time to talk endorsements. You're in the NBA now, so that opens up a lot of doors for us.
Yeah, okay, drop some knowledge on me, Austin.
Okay, now, the deals available to you are driven largely by your fan count. More fans you earn, more money you earn.
Hey, I was never good at math, but that sounds like a simple equation to me.
Right. But there's also the question of play style, right?
Okay.
Different brands want different types of players. Some are more interested in scoring, some are interested in defense, others team play.
So, the more I can do, the better endorsements I could get with anyone.
Hey, every team needs a LeBron. Now, I put together a document that lists all the brands who've shown preliminary interest and what it would take to land an endorsement with them. So, take a look.
Yeah, I mean, that all looks great. Austin, you know, I gotta let you know, I always appreciate the hard work you put in for me.
Of course. Now, you might have noticed that merchandising is the most lucrative category on that document.
Yeah, I have, Austin Kelly.
Okay, so if you want to make more money, it might behoove you to hit those benchmarks.
Consider me behooved.
Hey, there he is. My favorite client and the team's newest starter. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Austin. It's all pretty exciting now, isn't it?
Hey, listen, this is just the first step towards you becoming the face of the franchise.
Oh, well, I like how that sounds.
But it won't be easy, though. You gotta establish yourself as the best player on a championship caliber team.
Oh, is that all?
Listen, but if you do it, the rewards are off the charts, man.
Yeah, well, you know me, Austin. I'm not ever scared, and I'm just crazy enough to believe I could do anything.
That's why I love you, MP. Never change.